The movement's pretty forgiving.
Which level was it? This?
Yes. Make sure infinite ammo is on too.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Alex, by any chance, have you or do you have any interest in seeing the most recent Thor film?
No.
Never mind then.
I mean, I don't mind talking about it.
Oh no, I was just gonna wonder if you had because I thought Christian Bale was particularly spoopy in it. I saw it the other day. It was somewhat of a disappointment of a movie, but Christian Bale always delivers, and I thought he did again.
Okay, I might have to watch it.
Yeah.
Just
Where?
or find some GZ Doom options. I think as far as comic book media goes, I think we need like a really good saga, like 4 seasons of saga.
I opened the door.
Of like a saga show, and then
saga being a specific thing, or you just mean like a big saga?
No, like the comic saga.
I'm unaware of it.
Oh my god!
I don't think I'm aware of it.
It's one of the best sci-fi comics.
How do I open the door?
You need a key.
Fuck!
Dumbass. I don't think I've heard of Saga. Yeah, what is
Saga's fantastic. It's a sci-fi comic. It starts off with a sort of like a Romeo and Juliet style star-crossed lovers kind of story. I don't want to spoil anything after that, but it's real good. A lot of interesting sci-fi. I'm very surprised you've never heard of it.
No.
It's fantastic. It would be a good show.
Most of my comic book knowledge is centered around the DC stuff, and I'm not as familiar with other things, so there's a good chance that I just didn't hear about it.
I'm not a big comic guy, but if I would recommend a non-superhero comic,
look at the horns on that boy.
Yeah, go for that. It's real good.
Sci-fi, but Game of Thrones-esque political thingy?
Yeah, it gets kind of political. I haven't read too much of it, in all honesty. But I was reading it weekly when it was coming out, when it was fresh. Fantastic.
Oh, I like some of the stuff this author has made before.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So
it would be
put it on the list.
It would be a very good show, I think. And then that's it for like superhero comic stuff for a while. I think collectively we need to take a break.
Yeah, it definitely ran its course, and Marvel, who clearly won it, are having problems now, and then DC never really even got its feet under it and don't seem to know what the fuck's up.
Right.
And any other superhero thingies are mostly only successful because they are a subversion of the traditional ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like it's starting to be a problem there.
Key.
Ow.
Are these football players running on an actual pattern, or are they just moving at random?
I think it's pretty much random. Yeah. That one has it out for you.
We're all just running around holding balls, avoiding aliens, punching out the one person protecting them.
Damn it, fuck. What the hell?
Is that a chainsaw I hear? What?
Oh, what the fuck?
Your fucking voice, sir. What the fuck?
Oh, what the fucking fuck?
Oh, at first I thought you sounded like a robot powering off, but now there's the beast thing going on.
Here's a little Doom trivia while we're fucking about. The sound that the Pinkies and the Imps use is voice adjusted and timing adjusted sounds of a camel.
Oh, no fucking way.
Yeah, which is also used in the Age of Empires game.
The exact same sound clip?
It's the same,
Nice.
it's just a
Holy shit.
default camel sound. That for Doom, they're like, hey, let's just take that camel sound and modulate it and speed it up.
Sometimes that's all you need, just weird shit. They did that with, there's an extra where how they did all the sound effects for Shelob in Lord of the Rings, and it's the weirdest combination of things. Oh no. What was that?
What the fuck?
You gotta beat the previous
What the
stage.
Fuck.
By the way, this is what the game looks like on its respective consoles. Just
I feel like I had only ever seen the neighborhood, like the first level.
Yeah. Well, it just goes to show you how accurate this is. You can do anything in Doom.
It's weird
play Doom anywhere.
It's weird what happens when like an actual person with passion decides to make a project that's not just some big corporation like fucking doing some lazy half-assed cash grab on something.
Yeah.
Sure.
Go to gameplay and give yourself infinite shit again.
Yeah, cheat,
I
cheat.
did.
Yeah,
Okay.
cheat.
Yeah, cheat. Yeah, cheat.
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Beavis and Butthead got a movie recently.
I
Yeah,
heard,
they went
we
to
talked about this
space.
recently, actually.
Oh, is it good?
I don't know, but they also released the first episode of the new season for I think it's on Paramount Plus, but they released the first episode on YouTube.
Oh,
And I think it's decent, and it's exactly like, it doesn't seem like they missed a beat.
oh.
And instead of them watching, well, they still do. They'll watch like music videos and like do commentary on it. But now they also they'll like watch TikToks and then just talk about how stupid they are.
Nice. That's a good idea. Modernize it.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For
I had
sure.
to think about it for a sec, but I think that's a smart play.
I don't mind that.
I think that's like the first time that something involving TikTok I can agree with.
Yeah.
My girlfriend goes on TikTok a lot and seeing it more firsthand than I used to. I'm just like,
so sorry.
there's the occasional thing that's worth seeing, but a lot of it is like, man, this is a.
I'm sorry that you have
I
to
don't
break
give a
up with
fuck.
her. I'm genuinely sorry to hear that, Pissy.
The one guy I mentioned
Go,
this to
go,
her
go.
recently. Like one of the guys that she sees, all he does is read like Ask Reddit thread titles or like shower thought titles and just start to laugh when he reaches the end of them. And then he cuts to him reading the next one and he just starts to laugh at the end. And I'm like, you're not even making content. You're just reading other people's jokes and laughing.
You know,
How can you pretend that this is a thing?
you know which one really pisses me off is those TikToks where someone just voices along to like someone else's content.
Yeah.
And
that's
like
the other one.
I don't comprehend it because they don't ever credit who they're fucking they're like like what would it be, ad lib or
Who they're taking the clip from.
yeah,
Dub.
yeah, dubbing.
There.
What's that thing that singers would do when they're like singing to a backtrack on
Lip
stage?
syncing?
Lip syncing, is
Yeah.
that it? Yeah, okay, so they're just
When
lip
you mouth your
syncing.
lips to something.
Yeah, they're just lip syncing. And Rich posted one in the fucking Discord server. It's the prime example of he done fell for it, because he like it was like the caption was just like YouTubers these days. It was some guy voice syncing or like lip syncing
That baby.
to Charlie, Moist Critical.
Oh, good man.
Oh, no. You see, the child porn, it was just a goof. It was just for laughs, you know? Just, why aren't you...
Yeah, sounds like Charlie.
And he thought that was funny. He posted that while he was like laying on his bed, and I like walked into the living room and I was like, dude, that is the worst content. That is the worst form of content on TikTok. Stop, don't post that in my fucking Discord server. He was like, what? I thought it was funny.
Banned.
And I was like, the reason why I hate it is because that shit, like, it's not even content. Like, there's no originality. It's literally just him lip syncing to someone else's original content.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's not original? And I was like, no.
You don't recognize Charlie's voice? Who
I was
are
like,
you?
Dude, it's Moist Critical. And he was like, oh, I didn't know that. And I was like, yeah, that's the point. That's the point of that content is
Yeah.
because there's nothing in the description, there's no credit given. It's just there to fool people who are naive into thinking like, oh, this guy is funny. He said a funny thing. I've had people at work like walk up to me and like show me their phone. For some reason, people who like older people who watch TikTok have this like smug arrogance about them to where they like walk up with this like that like smile on their face. Like they're just like, huh, I'm gonna be the one to show this person something funny I found online.
Right.
I'm the hero. And this guy walks up and it's like a fat black lady lip syncing to a George Carlin bit. And it's like, it goes on for like 4 minutes.
It's the whole bit?
It's like a whole fucking bit.
It's like, I can't
And
think
you
of any
can-
jokes.
You
I'll
can
just
hear the audience
What
laughing
is?
in the background. And I was like, he showed it to me and like 2 minutes in, I go, I don't get it. Why is she talking to a George Carlin bit? And he, no joke, this man, he is 61 years old, goes, who the fuck's George Carlin?
Wow, that's
And I was like-
surprising.
I was like, that should be what I say,
To
and then
you.
you get mad.
Yeah, that's your generation.
I was like, are you too young for this? Are you too young
That hurts.
to know George Carlin?
That
You s-
physically hurts.
And I was like, he's the guy that this bit is from. And he goes, what are you talking about? This
You're
is-
hearing his voice.
and he goes, this is, and then he said like the channel
Right.
or whatever TikTok is called, the username
Sure.
or whatever
Yeah.
of the
Person.
black lady. And I was like, do you really think that's her voice?
This
And he
is like a 60-year-old
and he
man.
goes, well, yeah, she's a voice actor. And then he shows me a bunch of other videos on her TikTok, and
Oh,
it's just
boy.
her ripping off of a bunch of other successful comedians.
So if you want to know how Orange Man got in, this is it.
It's your generation's
This-
fault.
No, just the fact that people like
Or that dumb.
that are capable of
Not
of-
realizing, yeah.
Yeah, not
And like it just pisses me off because like I said, they don't give any credit. They don't fucking like they just literally it's just downright theft. It's just like, no, I made this. I made this George Carlin bit.
The exceptions to that I make on occasion is if they add something visually that changes the context of what they're doing, which I've seen sometimes, where they'll make a joke with their video that's not present in just the audio they're taking.
Yeah.
So sometimes there's at least something creative to it, but yes, so much of it is... The ones that get me the most are the ones that aren't even jokes. It's just like something dramatic that was said in a movie, and somebody just records themselves trying too hard to look dramatic, mouthing the words. I'm like, just post a clip of the movie. I guarantee you that actor did it better than you're doing it. You're not even like, why?
With that thing with
Oh.
Charlie, it's like I could see it being a funny thing if you put the text like YouTubers these days and then the clip of Charlie saying the thing about like children. Okay, that would be funny.
Because at least you added a joke, even though it's barely
Yeah,
a
it's
joke,
just
but
like
at least
it-
you added something.
Yeah, it's just like a totally like out of context joke. Haha, this is funny out of context because you don't know what Charlie was talking about. That would have been funny. Why did you have to record yourself lip syncing to it? I don't understand.
It's
And-
narcissism.
And
I want my
I
video.
almost can't even be too mad at the TikTokers doing that.
Because it's successful.
It's the fucking brain dead retards that eat that shit up. That it's like you are the fucking you're you're at fault here.
yeah.
I would say like they're probably like 2/3 at fault for that being a thing.
Every time at work tells me, you should get a TikTok. Every single time I'm like, I have no interest in having an attention span of 30 seconds. I'm good. I don't need that. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
I like being able to watch a whole movie without getting distracted, and I honestly feel like the quick, super, and I feel like such a boomer saying it, but instant gratification element that you get from TikTok. Because anytime I see somebody on TikTok, they never watch one. They scroll and watch 30.
Maybe.
And it's like, I feel like it's having an effect on your ability to pay attention to things.
Yeah.
Because you're used to just getting a minute in and then you're done. Like, I like being able to watch a 2-hour movie.
Can
I'm
I
gonna stick
leave,
with that.
please?
Yeah, they will not let you out of here. There you go.
Yeah, it's exacerbating a lot of people's ADD.
Yeah, I can see it.
That same guy recently also just showed me a clip. It was this scene where like this like professor is like in the front of like oh, that was Alex, that's it.
No, we won.
That was it. So let me just finish the story, I guess, real quick.
Sure.
So it's like this college professor. He's doing a lecture, and he's like, it's supposed to be like this philosophical thing. So he's standing there talking, and he's like, "What makes a person rich?" And he's like, "Okay, I want someone to come up to the chalkboard and write one word that's not money that you think makes a person rich."
Money would be a smart ass answer though.
So obviously it was supposed to be like, something like happiness or fulfillment or something like that. And it's like a 2-minute long TikTok, and the guy showing me this is just like, yeah, like this is just, I don't know, it just hits deep, and it's just like down to earth, and it has a lot of meaning behind it. And so I was watching it, and I was like, I think this is from something. And it is. It's from it's the intro to a country song music video, or who's that artist? Something Chesney or
Kenny Chesney?
Kenny Chesney. Is he a country artist?
Yes.
I believe
Okay,
so.
so it's the intro to a Kenny Chesney song, but in the TikTok video, it is presented as completely original content. And by the way, that Kenny Chesney song came out years ago.
Yeah.
That video came out like a week ago. It has millions of views. It has thousands of people saying like, "You changed my life. This was eye-opening, blah, blah, blah." This person has like all these awards for posting it. And it's literally just like some fucking old guy in his mid-60s who just like chopped this out of the YouTube video, posted it on TikTok, claiming that he directed it. And there's millions of people who fell for it. No one in the comments was like, "Why did you rip this off of Kenny Chesney?" Or like, "Oh, I remember this from Kenny Chesney." No, it was just, "Oh wow, you made this? Wow, this is like, you should be a fucking director. This is good stuff." And that is a summary of TikTok. That is literally like the epitome of TikTok.
This is TikTok.
It's
by Eric.
weird. It's like a collective lack of awareness where it's like, even if there is somebody that's aware, they just don't care and they just don't say anything.
Yeah, I definitely think there's an element where it's like, oh, this is popular enough, everybody knows what it is, so I'm just going to put my video of it in an assumption. But of course, tons of people don't know what it is, and have no idea what you're referencing, and yeah, we'll assume it's just your thing.
I just mean like as an audience member too. Like if 2 million people watch a TikTok, just by the law of large numbers, one person has to know,
Right.
has to recognize that.
That-
So
yeah,
like,
that's
why are
bullshit.
they not saying anything?
Okay, well, anyways, this was Zombies Ain't My Neighbors on Doom. Go check it out. Dude 27th. I'll put a link in the fucking description and go check it out
Yes.
and support him.
Support these types of projects. Go play Doom. Play Doom 2. If you've never played Doom, just shut up now and then just whatever you're doing, just stop doing it and then go play Doom. And then play this because this is real fun.
But that's it. Yeah, bye.